Attorney Anthony Gallooni. I'm joined by Springfield Mayor Dominic Sarno. We're here to give a very brief preliminary update on the situation behind us at 176 Berkshire Avenue in the city of Springfield. We do have a homicide situation as an ongoing investigation. I want to first and foremost assure the public that there is no ongoing threat, or there's no reason to believe there's an ongoing threat to the public. This investigation is ongoing by the Springfield Police Department, members of the Hampden District Attorney's Office, and the Massachusetts State Police. It is preliminary and too early now to give any significant details. I will confirm that there was a number of victims. Some of those victims were minors, and they are undergoing care at a nearby hospital. But I can't confirm there was a homicide and 2 deaths at this juncture. And again, there is no ongoing threat to the public. That is essentially the information that we're able to provide right now. Springfield Police Department, the Massachusetts State Police, and the Hampden District Attorney's Office are in the process of a thorough investigation, and at the appropriate point, we will provide further information to the media and to the public. Take some questions, but again, remember there's very little I can divulge. Not at this juncture.
Any suspects in custody?
No, but I can confirm that we believe suspect is deceased. I'm not going to provide that information at this point.
This comes for either of you. This comes just hours after an emergency press conference was held about gun violence in Springfield. Now we're here. Anything you want to share on that?
Yeah, clearly, I think speaking to some degree on behalf of the mayor and certainly for myself, there's a level of frustration right now with the violence in the city and the region. But I can assure everyone that all resources are being deployed, all efforts are being put forward by the Springfield Police Department, the mayor and his staff, my office, Massachusetts State Police, federal authorities, all hands are on deck. But there are situations, and one like this, that are impossible to predict and they're impossible to prevent. I made some comments over the weekend about the numbers of guns in our community and in our society. And that, in large part, is resulting in the violence that we're seeing. And that's a problem that not necessarily police or law enforcement can deal with. But we are working on it. This is a situation that will unfold. We will thoroughly investigate. I'm going to reserve comments until such time. But it is not a random act of violence necessarily. It's something that we'll figure out. But it didn't look like it was something we could necessarily prevent either. I'm not going to speak to that now. The information that I have is not quite confirmed yet. That information will come, I assume, in the very near future. Just a couple hours. Yes. Firearm.
Were any of the people involved known to police or DCF?
Not aware of that. Can't comment. I'm going to reserve any comment on that right now. We're still fielding information from the hospital. Obviously, it's all happened very quickly. Nothing I can confirm.
We have some viewers who are asking about how the courts need to step up and do something different with sentencing. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I don't think this is the appropriate time to address that. I'm focused on this investigation and what is undoubtedly a tragedy. All right.
appropriate time, we will have more information. Laid out what has occurred here and what did not occur here. No further comment on it shortly, or during the future we will have information on the tragedy that occurred here. Myself, let them do their work, and then we'll unfold about exactly what occurred here. The most important thing is that there's no threat.
Mayor Sarno, what compelled you to come here to the scene and stay for as long as you have as this investigation started to unfold?
It's not uncommon that from time to see myself and other district attorney that this is a serious situation that occurred here, and any support that was needed from the city side and district attorney board and centers that were involved here. We wanted to make sure that we were here, but I look for professionals do their work, and then at the appropriate time, so the district attorney of Hamden County will unveil what did occur here, what didn't occur here, and that again, there was no threat to public tragedy that occurred, and we should all be praying to survive the victim. And with that, I don't want to compromise the reputation. So, district attorney will follow this of what can be said and what cannot be said.
Is it fair to call this a murder-suicide?
I'm not going to comment on that now. There's still some pieces to come together. It's very early, but frankly, we knew you were here. We know the public's interested. In this day and age, information travels fast, so the mayor and I wanted to speak to this as quickly as we could to disabuse any misconceptions and make it clear to the public that there's no reason to believe there's an ongoing threat. And more information will follow. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm Heather Morrison from MassLive. I know some people are saying it was a little bit hard to hear. We have stories on the site that you can go check out as well, and I will try to answer any questions here. The biggest thing that they said is that there's no threat to the public as of right now. A male and a female were killed, and there are minors who have been injured and are being currently treated at a local hospital. So we're walking to where the scene is now, and I will show you that. Yes, there was a question on murder-suicide. Right now, they are not saying. They said this happened a few hours ago. They have not released a lot of information. More info is coming. For people who are just joining, there was a homicide with multiple victims, a male and a female, adults, and then there were also children involved, and they are being treated at a local hospital. And that's all the information officials have confirmed right now. This is happening in Springfield, Massachusetts. Again, I'm Heather Morrison from MassLive. For more information, be sure to go check out masslive.com. We will continue updating and posting news stories as we get new information.